Today I am explaining security model. What is the security model? How to creating users, profiles, permission sets, and how to control the data. For that we go for the security model. We have users in the Salesforce. What is a user? A user is nothing but an authentication person or login person in the Salesforce. If you want to access Salesforce, we require user creation. Users only can access Salesforce application. We can create users in different ways. One is using URL or using manage users. We can create the users by using URL or by creating manage users we can create. Whenever we are using some URL, these users are called primary users or administrator users in the organization. These users are organization user or administrator user. If I create any user through manage users, these users are called secondary users. These users we are creating by using setup, administer, manage users. In the users, we are creating the new user creation. By using new user, we are creating new users in the organization. These users are within the organization only. This is the organization user. Under this organization, whenever we are creating new user, these users are organization related users. Now here, if I created one main user like this, if I open and if I'm creating some users, for this using some information I'm providing, company, like this. If I'm created one user, whenever I'm creating one user, this user is called primary user or organization main user. For this user, there is database is there, Salesforce server is there. In the Salesforce server, some space is providing for your organization. Whatever user you created, for that user, it is providing some space, is providing some instance. One instance is providing, that instance is contain database, platform, software application, set of software applications, standard applications it is contain. Now this is some organization. For this organization ID, 15 digits organization ID it is creating like this. If I open company information, company profile, in the company profile, company information, something organization name, this is the organization. So primary contact is nothing but the Rajendra Nath, and organization ID salesforce.com organization ID, salesforce.com organization ID, some ID is providing. This is the some ID is providing for this user. And this user like this Rajendra at some cs.com, and this user is called primary user or admin user. For this user, license type is Salesforce is the license, and profile type is system administrator is the profile it is selecting for this user. It cannot accept, it cannot change the user license, or you cannot change the profile name also. Once Rajendra Nath is created, so like this, whenever it is creating main user, for that main user we cannot change user licenses or anything. User license, it is fixed, you cannot change. Profile name, system administrator is the profile, and active state also we cannot change. The active to inactive you cannot change. This is fixed for this user, this administrator user. And this administrator user is creating secondary users are creating. This administrator user is creating secondary user. We are creating some Kalyan, Anudeep, Sushant, like this. We are creating some of the users. These users are called secondary users. For secondary users, whatever licenses are there, based on the requirement, you can change the licenses or corresponding profiles you can provide. You can provide the license, corresponding profile also you can provide. So based on the licenses only profiles are available. Based on the profiles we can get the features in the Salesforce. Now if suppose Anudeep is the one user, for this user if I provided profile name is a system administrator profile, then this user is also called administrator user. Then this user is called administrator user, system admin user. If any user, if you want to make it as a system administrator user, then system administrator user, for this user just to provide profile name system administrator profile. This user is also called now system administrator user. If it is Anudeep is there. So if I take the Anudeep, initially Anudeep is the user. Anudeep is the user. For this user some other profile. Now if I selected system admin profile, then only this user is acting as a administrator user, admin users. Yeah, these two profiles are system administrator profile. If I use the admin users only, these users only admin users. Suppose if it is Anudeep is the user, this profile is some other different profile. If I selected, so some other different profile I selected, standard user like this. Now previous two users are admin users. If I refresh, only Rajendra only administrator user. If any user, if you want to make it as administrator user, then that user profile you can change it. That user profile you can change to now system administrator profiles only. Here whenever we are creating, this is a user, this is the organization. For this organization, these users are, all these users are related to this organization users only. The same way, suppose Wipro is also purchasing Salesforce licenses. In that case, they are also creating some user here. One person is Kiran, is the one person. Kiran is the one person. Company name Wipro Kiran @wipro.com. Wipro.com. If I create it, then this user is nothing but, for this user Wipro, one organization ID it is creating. This is a separate organization. For this organization it is providing some space and one instance is created. That instance is contain database, platform, software, applications, and in the space it is creating. So username is Kiran @wipro.com, and this user is called primary user or administrator user. Primary user or administrator user. Now here Salesforce license, for this user license type is a Salesforce license and profile name is a system administrator profile. It is providing system administrator profile. It is providing the same thing only. It is, he is the primary user in the organization, and Kiran is creating secondary users. That users he can take it any license, any profile. Like this he is creating some, Kiran is creating some of the users. These users are called secondary users in the organization. Secondary users in the organization. Now here in the database we have account, contact, lead, case like this. Every user's data, so storing within the single table only. If it is a account is there in the Capital Info solution, there is one account is the object is there. In the account object we are creating some of the records. These records, whatever users are creating, those records are storing only within the single table only. Rajendra, Kalyan, Andeep, Sushant, like this. These are the users are created some of the records. These records are storing in the account object. If it is a contact, then it is storing in the contact. If it is a student, in the student object, it is creating records. Like here Wipro database, some Kiran, Manoj, like this. These are the users are creating some of the records. These records are storing in the Wipro organization account object. In the account object it is storing, these are the records. This is nothing but, now this is a organization users data, completed users data is storing only within that organization only on the organization database. There is no relation between these two organizations, it is separate and this is separate. How to provide the security to these users data? Rajendra is created some records. These records I don't want to display to Anudeep. Anudeep records I want to display to Sushant, only read permission. Sushant records I want to display to Kalyan, edit permissions also. And all these users data required to Rajendra, read, create, edit permissions, delete permissions also required. How to provide the security for that users? I want to display some of the records only, not complete records. Rajendra records, Kalyan records also I don't want to display to Anudeep, all the records, only specific records only I want to display to the users. If you want to provide such type of security, then we are using security model. We are using in the security model, we are discussing about different concepts: profiles, permission set, OWD, sharing rules, roles, public groups, queues, manual sharing rule, apex sharing rule. Like this we have different type of sharing rules we have. By using different type of sharing rules, we are controlling different type of things in the security model. Now before that I will explain what is the difference between freeze and inactive. What is the difference? Anyone can guess? What is the difference between freeze and inactive? Whenever we are using freeze, temporarily if you want to disconnect users, then we are using freeze option. If you want to disconnect, if you want to inactivate the user permanently, then we are using inactive option. But in this case, whenever we are using the freeze, license is also using. The user is using license. For the user, still it is using users. Suppose if we took the leave, 2 days leave or 3 days leave, at that time I don't want to accept to this users. Whatever is there, that Salesforce login I don't want to allow to access for this user. At that time I am using freeze. Whenever I am using freeze, the user is still in the organization only, but temporarily it is disconnecting for this user. Suppose if the user is left the company, if the employee is left the company, at that time we are using inactive is the option we are using. If I use the inactive option, then it is removing license, and that license we can assign to another users, another employees. That is nothing but inactive. So if the employee is left the company, at that time we are using inactive. If the employees took the leave, then we are using freeze option we are using for this user. In the two cases we cannot access Salesforce application. So I'm creating one user is creating. Here I'm creating one user is creating. That username Sushant is the one new user I'm creating. Or Kalyan. Kalyan is the user I'm creating. So you can take the different profiles are there. If I take the different profiles, the different user licenses, then corresponding profiles only available. Then corresponding profiles only available. Corresponding profiles. If I select the Salesforce platform related, Salesforce licenses only 2 already I'm using. So that's the reason it is not showing Salesforce license. So based on the profile, it is available some of the features. Based on the features, he can access Salesforce here. Now I'm creating one user creation. Whenever I created one user creation, verify the account. Now I created, this is a Kalyan Teja is the user. Here, go to login history. Go to login history and company information. In the login history, Kalyan Teja is logging into Salesforce. It is a successful. Now, in the company information, the license type is a Salesforce platform. 3 licenses totally. In that one license we are using. So here remaining licenses only 2 licenses are there. Now here for Kalyan Teja, if I use the freeze option, whenever I use the freeze option, still license is using. Still license is using. And if I refresh, and if I log in into Kalyan Teja login, Kalyan Teja login, so error message we are getting. Check your contacts with the administrator. If I open login, previous it is a success. If I refresh, then user is frozen. If the user is frozen, we cannot access Salesforce application. But still license is using. Still license is using. Suppose if I unfreeze and if I'm logging into Salesforce, now user is successfully login. User is successfully login. Now if I edit and inactive this user, whenever I'm inactivating, After inactivating, once again I am trying to log in. Here, login history, user is inactive. Previous it is a frozen, now we are using inactive. If it is a company profile, previous one license is using. If I refresh, 0 licenses. So that means the license is also releasing. What is the difference between freeze and inactive? In the both cases, user cannot access. But if it is a freeze, user license still it is using. If it is a inactive, user license is removing. You can assign this license to other users. So this is the difference between freeze and inactive. Clear for all? What is a profile? What is a profile? A profile is a collection of permissions to the users. What is a profile? A profile is a collection of permissions to the user. Profile is mandatory to the user. Every user contain only one profile only. We can assign only one profile to the users. Can I assign 2 profiles to single user? No. We cannot assign 2 different profiles to single user. Only one profile only we can assign to the users. And can I assign the same profile to multiple users? Yes, we can assign same profile to multiple users we can assign. So here by using profile we can control applications, objects, fields, tabs, page layouts, record types, now reports, dashboards, login history, IP ranges, administrative, general permissions, each and everything we can control by using the profile. Whenever we are using the profile, by using profile we can control each and everything in the Salesforce. We have 2 types of profiles. One is a standard profile, one more is a custom profile. Standard profiles are given by Salesforce only. Standard profiles are given by Salesforce. These profiles are, we cannot change some of the permissions in the profile. We cannot change some of the permissions. For Salesforce license, it is provided 6 standard profiles are provided. One is system administrator profile. This profile is contain complete permissions. This profile is nothing but the administrator profile. Admin profile. Whenever we are assigning to any users, then this user is acting as a administrator user. And standard profile. System administrator profile is contain complete permissions. It is a topmost permissions it is contained in the organization. This is so admin profile only. And standard user profile, basic requirements it is contained. Read only, it is also basic requirements plus standard user permissions it is contained. Whenever we are using marketing user, standard user permissions plus extra lead object to complete permissions, delete, edit, all the permissions it is contains. Contact manager is the same as the standard user plus extra contact object to complete permissions it is contained. Solution manager. So solution manager standard user permissions plus extra solution object to complete permissions is getting. So like this we have 6 standard profiles plus custom profiles also available for Salesforce license. Here we have one user is there. This user license is a Salesforce license. The Salesforce license, system administrator, standard user, solution manager, read only, marketing user, contact manager. These 6 profiles are standard profiles. Apart from that, custom profiles. We created some of the profiles, custom profiles. These profiles are also available. Whenever we are creating one profile, the profile permission is, the profile is creating through one of these profiles, then only those profiles only available. That means these 6 standard profiles, we are creating one profile by using one standard profile. Those profiles only available. So if you are using some other different profile, that profile is not available in this license. Whatever license related profiles you are creating, those license related profiles only available for this users. Suppose if the user license is some Salesforce platform, in that case that Salesforce platform related license only available. If I'm using work.com, then work.com permissions only available. Like this, whatever licenses you are using, based on the license, the corresponding profiles are available. Corresponding profiles are available. Now I'm creating here one profile. I'm creating. How to create the profile? If you want to create your own profile, those profiles are nothing but custom profiles. By you cloning existing profiles, by cloning existing profiles only, we can create your own profiles. We can create any one of the profile you clone and create your own profiles. If you want to create a profile setup, administer, manage users profiles, in that profiles, new profile, by using new profile where create the profile. So go to profile creation. How to create the profile creation? Setup, manage users, administer, manage users, in that profiles. Click the profile. Click the profile. Here existing profiles, these many profiles are available. Which profile you require, that profile you can select. In this profiles, which profile is required, that profile you can select, and you can create the profile. Otherwise, new profile. Here select the profile name. What is the existing profile? Standard platform user is the one profile I'm selecting. This profile license is Salesforce platform is the license. If I select standard user, for the standard user, the license type is Salesforce is a license. You can assign this profile to only Salesforce license users. If it is a read only, this read only is also Salesforce license. Marketing user, this marketing is also Salesforce license. Like this, system administrator, this is also Salesforce license. These licenses you can assign to Salesforce license users. Suppose if I created standard platform user, then Salesforce platform only, Salesforce platform users only you can provide. Now I'm creating CS standard platform profile. I'm creating any name you can create. I created this is a profile. This is a profile I'm creating, and this profile I'm assigning to users. What is the profile is available? Only these two only available for the Salesforce platform license. Now like this, you can assign to all the users. Whatever users you created, all the users. Edit Anudeep. For Anudeep also I'm selecting Salesforce platform, and that platform related licenses I'm creating. I'm providing. Here one more user I'm creating. For that user also I'm providing the same profile only I'm assigning. Could you please mute your audios? Now I'm creating whenever we open profile, in the profile so many things are there. So many things we can control. We have applications. We can control the applications. We can control the applications. Tab settings. Different tabs are there. Tab settings. Now administrative general permissions. Object standard object permissions. Like this. Custom object permissions. Everything we can control here. Suppose if the profile is one standard profile we have. What is the standard profile? The standard profile is standard platform user profile. If I open standard platform user profile, this profile, if I edited, you cannot change some of the permissions. Whatever administrative permissions, these are the permissions, you cannot change it. And whatever accessibility we have on the objects, we cannot change the accessibility. Here custom objects is there, you cannot enable these things, but whatever profile you are created, for this profile you can change the permissions, but for this profile you cannot change the permissions. It is fixed, but whenever we are cloning, you can change maximum things, we can change it. Maximum things we can change it according to your requirement. According to your requirement, you can change the permissions, everything also it is possible. But whenever we are using standard profile, maximum things we cannot change it. So tab settings only, some of the settings only we can change it, but each and every setting which is not possible to change. If it is a custom setting, custom profile, you can change the complete permissions, you can change it. Okay, so by using this, I created CIS standard profile is created. This is the profile I created, and in this profile now custom, otherwise applications. Here we have some applications. In the applications, HDFC app, it is visible and it is default. Now platform, this is application visible only. Two applications I enable. One application is by default, whenever we are logging into Salesforce, automatically I want to display HDFC application. Now here custom tab settings. In the custom tab settings, customer is the one object. In the customer object, read, create, edit, delete. Transaction is a one more object. For this, create, read only. Any other objects? Student object. Only three objects. Student object. And one more object I am creating. Credit card is also. Credit card also. One more object is there. If I open the objects, in the objects, these are the credit card is also there. Now student object, create, read, edit, delete. Now note, Remaining objects or remaining tabs are tab hidden. Tab hidden. Okay. Sorry, here custom object settings, custom tab settings, customer default on, transaction default on, credit card also default on, default on. So for this remaining tabs, that means student tab is a tab hidden only. Student tab is a tab hidden only. Now custom field level security. Custom field level security. In the customer object account type is a field for the account type visible. These are the permissions I provided here. And we have users. Anudeep is the one user. Kalyan is one more user. Anudeep and Kalyan, two users are there. For these two users, I am providing same type of profiles. Whenever I provided same profiles, these two users are getting same type of permissions. So in your profile, we are changing the permissions. What is the profile name? The profile name is CAS standard platform profile. I am editing, and here HDFC application visible and default. One more is a platform is a one application. It is only visible. Now custom tab settings in the credit card customer student here. Credit card is a tab default on. Customers also default on. This is also default on, but the students tab only tab hidden. What are the tabs are on? These three tabs are default on. Remaining tab is nothing but student tab is a tab hidden. Only student tab is a tab hidden. Now administrative permissions not required. We required object level permissions. In the object level permissions, customer object create, read, edit, delete. Now student object also create, read, edit, delete. Transaction is create and read permissions. So what are the permissions? Customer and student is create, read, edit, delete, and transaction is only create and read permissions. Only transactionally create and read. These are two are nothing but these are the permissions. Save this one. Here custom field level security in the customer object, edit, only one account type, only one account type plus some of the mandatory fields also it is displaying. Back to profile. That's all. Now this is a profile we assigned to Kalyan Teja as well as Anudeep also. If I refresh profiles, users, Anudeep user, same profile, Kalyan Teja is also same profile is available. If I log in into Kalyan, is there an inactive? Oh, user is inactive. Just I'm editing. User is active. Here, customer and transactions objects. Platform HDFC applications. Customer is a object. Customer is the object. Transaction is the object. Two objects only available. I provided 4 objects. 2 more is here customer, transaction, student and credit card. Here only 2 objects only available. 2 more objects are not available. Why it is not available? Any reason? Simple example. One students are there. Now students intermediate MSET and eligibility. Engineering eligibility. Student 1, his inter marks are 98%. MSET is a fail. Not eligible. So not eligible. This person cannot eligible here. STDs 2, student 2. This is student 2, intermediate fail. Here second rank. Second rank. This person is also not eligible. Student 3, intermediate 52 point or 56%. Rank is also some 2,54,200 or 300. So this person only eligible. This person only eligible. 1 second. Now eligible person, because here he is a pass, his marks are very less also, no problem, but this person only eligible because here he is a fail, here also he is a fail. The same way, if any object permissions, object permission tab settings default on or default off, and custom object permission at least create or read any one of the permission if you have, then only those objects only available, otherwise those objects are not available. Here credit card default on, but there is no access for object permission, so for that reason it is not available. Here student object complete permissions are there, but we hidden that tab. In that case also tab cannot display to the users. At least read permission is there, then only it is available. Here default on or default off. Default off means all tabs it is available. Default on means tab panel also it is available. That is some difference. So this is the reason here it is available to that particular users. Now if I open the customer object, in the customer object we have some options: create, read, edit, delete. Create, read, edit, delete. Here whatever mandatory fields are there, those mandatory fields plus account type we enabled. So account type is available and mandatory fields. Current account, some Karthik, credit card number, some number I provided. Create. Now I'm creating one more record by using the clone option. Karthik, Mahesh, salary 60,000. Same current account, some number I am creating. Clone it, save it. Save it. Okay. So clone it or edit NRI. Save it. Clone it. Save it or delete. All operations we can perform. If I use the all operations, I can perform. All operations, edit, delete, create, read operations, all the operations I can perform. But whenever we observe transaction, only I can create and read. Now transaction T3, transaction amount 40,000, T11, and account type, transaction type I'm creating. So if you want to create, you can clone and you can create one more, you can create, but you cannot edit or you cannot delete. Only we have one option, read option only. What is a read option? What are the transactions are there? Those transactions it is available. Only read option, but you cannot edit or delete. For the customer, edit and delete. The same way here. Anudeep is the user. For Anudeep also, same permissions only we are getting. I can create the customer record. Naresh, salary 35,000. Account type NRI or saving. Card number, some number. I can create. Can I clone and create? Yes, we can create. We can create. Now clone it. Create. Delete. Can I delete? Delete. Can I edit? Yes, I can edit. I can edit. Save it. Like this, you can perform all the operations on the customer object. If I open edit, delete, read. If I open the transaction, In the case of transaction, only I can create and read it. Transaction T3 is the transaction amount, 35,000 is the transaction amount, transaction type check, some transaction time. I can create, clone it. Clone is nothing but just a same copy you are creating. Now 25,000. I want to modify. Can I modify? No. Only I can read the transactions and I can create the transactions, but I cannot edit or delete because I provided permissions are nothing but only create and read. For customer, I provided all the permissions, but for this it is not available. Any permission is available, not available. So this is the way we provided your applications. For all the users, same type of permissions only. Here also HDFC by default and platform is a one more application. This is the way we are providing profiles. We are creating some profile. That profile we are assigning to multiple users. If I assign to multiple users are accessing same type of permissions. Whatever permissions we provided, only those permissions only they can get it. Extra permissions they cannot get it. If you want to provide some extra permissions to particular users, then we go for permission set. I will explain this concept in the next session.